I'm curious about your process for sourcing your content, like in keeping it true and authentic to the region, and obviously having, the relationships that you're building with folks. I'm just flipping through and seeing recognizable names and faces and things. Like as you're building those relationships and filling, your content calendar, your content schedule for the magazine, what does that process look like? And what makes it in, what doesn't make it in, and just kind of those challenges?
That's a great question. So one of the things that we've done is do kind of a year-round calendar in the sense of like, hey, what's going to be our general theme for this month? And so we have this big calendar and we know like, okay, February, we're going to continue the tradition of that being the birthday issue because in February 2008 was the first Peekaboo Magazine ever. I should have brought the original magazine. I dropped the ball on that. But so we have kind of like general themes, but we also leave room for the things that are maybe happening that are relevant and make sense. And so I think that's where we kind of start from. And so we have editorial meetings. We talk about, okay, what could be some good content? What are some conversations that are happening? Who are some of the people in our community that would be fun to share their stories? And we kind of adopted a similar just format from what she did before. It's very blog style. So it's coming from a personal point of view. So first person point of view. So every story that you're reading here, for the most part, is written first point of view. So so the process is that I reach out to people and say, hey, I'd really love to share your story in our magazine. Would you be interested? And they'll say yes. And then I either have a phone conversation with them or I meet with them for coffee and I kind of hear their story. Because sometimes I'll like know a little bit about it or I won't know them at all. And so I'm like, I need to hear a little bit about this. And so they'll tell me their story. I go back, I write prompts. I send the prompts to them and then they write. And that's kind of the process. And then I give them notes and sometimes I'm like, this is amazing. Or I'm going to just change this and that. And so that's kind of the process as far as our content is concerned. We have a small team that helps with gathering events that are happening, a small team that we have a sales manager and she is killing it, helping us get partners because we are, that's what pays for the magazine. It's ads. So when businesses believe in what we're doing and want to get in front of families, that's what we're doing.